What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Y walkthrough. In the last episode, I showed y'all how to catch a Mewtwo and a Zygarde, and that means there's only one more legendary for us to hunt down. So yeah, this is the final episode of this adventure, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it is going to be one of the three legendary birds, and I'll get into it in a minute why you can only catch one of them. But what I'll go ahead and say right now is, in the last episode, y'all saw I did accidentally run into, I think it was Moltres. However, remember I had to reset and do a second attempt at the Zygarde battle, but I ended up resetting all the way until, before the Mewtwo battle, because I forgot to save after the Mewtwo battle, so that kind of sucked. But I suppose it was a blessing in disguise, because now I actually haven't ran into the legendary bird on this file, so I can now show it off. So no matter what, after you meet Professor Sycamore in the Lumio Station, after becoming the champion, all that good stuff, the first wild Pokemon you encounter is going to be one of the three legendary birds. As you can see, you'll get the special little animation, and yeah, see, I got Moltres here. But you can't do anything because it's automatically going to flee the battle. And after it flees, though, you'll be able to track it in your Pokédex. You'll be able to sort of track its location. So I'm going to try to go ahead and show that off. It may end up being on the bottom screen. I honestly can't remember, but let's see here real quick. Do I have Moltres? Yeah, here's Moltres right here. But am I able to find its location? Yeah, so it's on the bottom screen. And it looks like... well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't see it. You know what? No, I think it's still on route. No, okay, I see it. It's a little red glowing. So on your bottom screen, you'll be able to see on the map there's a route that's glowing red. And I'm not sure if it works like a roaming Pokemon. You know, if like once you travel, then you're going to have to, you know, locate it again. And you're kind of just going to have to get lucky. It may be like that. I'll go ahead and test that out. But yeah, for me, it was in between Geosenge Town and Shalor City. So let's see if it changed. Now, as I said, you can only catch one of the three legendary birds, and that's because it all depends on which starter you chose. If you chose Chespin, it'll be Articuno, Fennekin will be Zapdos, and Froakie will be Moltres. So, let me see if it's changed. Is it like the roaming Pokemon from back in the day? I have a good feeling it is. Yeah, it is. Now it's back over on Route 18, literally where we just were. That's crazy. So, yeah, this does make it kind of tough. And what makes it even worse is that you have to encounter it 11 different times before it will eventually fly to the Sea Spirit's Den and you can, you know, battle it there and catch it. So obviously, I'm sure y'all don't want to see me running around for the next probably hour trying to get lucky and, you know, capture or, well, encounter Moltres. So I'm not going to show you all of this, so I will be right back.
Alright, and we are back. Now, for y'all, that was a split-second cut, but for me, it's been, I want to say, over 3 weeks since I recorded the first part of this episode. I might even sound a little bit different since I'm back at my other little setup, since I'm back in college now, but the important thing is we finally encountered Moltres all 11 times. Now, I will say I'm pretty sure that first encounter that you have automatically, that I talked about in the first part of this episode, that does count towards the 11. So really, you only have to encounter it 10 more times. But yeah, it's not like I was trying to, you know, go after Moltres every single day. But, you know, I had a bunch of other things going on, and it was a little tedious because, yeah, I mean, trying to get Moltres is tedious. I'm not really sure what all I talked about in the first part of the episode since it has been a while, but what I will say is that the best strategy you can probably use, since again it's like a roaming legendary, is to fly, just keep repeatedly flying over and over again to something like Lumio City that has a bunch of different routes connecting off of it, and that'll give you more of a chance, because every time you fly, Moltres' position will move. Now, even if you see it on a route next to Lumio City, you're probably still not guaranteed to find it, because I think it can still change positions. Well, actually, no, it can, because it happened to me a bunch. It can still change positions as you're, like, walking through the little, you know, gate buildings to each route. So that can be very annoying, but nonetheless, we have finally got it. So once you have encountered it 11 times, you're going to want to make your way over to the Azure Bay and enter the Sea Spirit's Den. And you'll immediately get attacked by it from, like, the ceiling or something. Like, ain't no way this thing was hiding on the ceiling. Come on, man. It's a giant bird. But yeah, remember, the legendary bird, you can only get one of them because it is all up to what starter you chose at the beginning of the game. And I'm not going to waste any time. This is why I wasn't too concerned about saving or anything, because I still have my Master Ball, which I'm just going to chuck at it. Yeah, I've been tracking down Moltres, you know, forever now, and I don't want to continue. Sorry, people just yelled outside. I'm pretty sure that caught me off guard. Who knows what's going on out there. But yeah, I don't want to continue trying to, you know, catch it and hunt it down by chucking a bunch of Ultra Balls. I just wanted to stay in there first try. So there we go. We got Moltres. Won't give it a nickname, and that is pretty much all the legendaries you can get in this post game. Yeah, not a crazy ton or anything, but I'm glad I was able to cover them. And it's kind of bittersweet because this is the end of the Pokemon Y walkthrough. Yeah, been one heck of a journey. I know this final episode was delayed for a little while, which I apologize for, but it's finally here. And yeah, I think we will be moving on to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire very soon. Probably next week, if I had to guess. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, Pokemon Glazed will be continuing as well. But as always, I appreciate y'all's support on these walkthroughs. It really means a lot to me, you know. Definitely helps me keep going, and I'm glad to keep pumping out these episodes for y'all. For now, though, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.